My peripheral neuropathy video has been one of the most popular videos on this channel. However, I've had many comments asking for a follow-up video to focus on exercises for the pain symptoms in the hands. Hi everyone, and welcome to Exercise for Health. And today I will give you 6 exercises for peripheral neuropathy symptoms in the hands. If you haven't seen my first video that does explain a bit more about the condition, then I would suggest that you watch that one first, where my son also demonstrates 6 exercises for neuropathy symptoms in your feet. So you can do that by clicking on the pop-out banner up here. However, for this video, I'm just going to go straight into the exercises for the hands, and you will need a tennis ball and a small elastic rubber band for some of them. So have those items to hand, pardon the pun, and let's get started. The first one allows the peripheral nerves in the fingers and thumb to be aware of their movement and pressure of touch. Start by firmly pressing your thumb into your index finger, then bring the hand back open, then press the thumb to the middle finger, then back open, then to the ring finger and open, and then finally the little finger and then open. Repeat this process 5 times on each hand, and you can do one hand at a time or do them both together. Once you've completed the 5 sets, then do a few wrist rotations each way to mobilize the joint and bring some blood flow to the hands. The next one gets all the joints in the fingers to move through their full range of motion. Starting with your hands wide open, spreading the fingers outwards, bring the fingers in and start to bend each joint from the ends of the fingers through to the knuckles. Then bring the thumb to the bottom to squeeze the fingers into the palm of the hand to form a tight fist. Pause for a moment, then reverse the movement, opening the fingers as wide as you can before starting again. Do the complete movement slowly 10 times. For the third one, you will need your tennis ball or something similar to squeeze. With your arm relaxed and your elbow supported, start with the ball in the palm of your hand. Then begin to grip the tennis ball tightly, squeezing the fingers and thumb into it as though you're trying to squash it. After 3 seconds of gripping, slowly release the tension, allowing the muscles to relax for a few seconds before starting again. Repeat this between 5 and 10 times, depending on how much you can tolerate, before swapping over to do the same on the other hand. The next one works the opposite muscles to the last exercise, trying to force the fingers apart. Start with a small elastic band wrapped around the ends of the fingers and slowly start to open the fingers against the resistance of the band until you feel enough tension. Pause for a moment and then slowly allow the fingers to close back up before starting again. Do this movement 5 to 10 times again, depending on what your toleration levels are, before swapping to the other hand. The penultimate exercise is a great way to stretch the muscles in the forearm that affect the movement of the wrist. Start with your arm out straight in front of you with the palm of the hand facing down. You can always use a support under your elbow if required. Using your other hand, gently pull the fingers up and back towards you, ensuring that the elbow stays straight. You will find a stretching sensation of the muscles on the underside of the forearm. Hold the position for about 5 to 10 seconds, then switch to placing your other hand on top of the knuckles to draw the hand away from you and downwards. This time you'll feel a stretching sensation on the top of the forearm. Again, hold the stretch for about 5 to 10 seconds and then restart the first one. You can hold each stretch for a longer period if you feel it helps, but cycle through both stretches 5 times each before switching to the other arm. The last one will help desensitize your symptoms after doing the other exercises. The aim is to gently but firmly massage the tissue around the hand. If you want to be more gentle, you can use the tennis ball again here. Placing it between the palms of the hands and making circles with the ball 10 times each way can be a good start. You can always turn one hand over so the ball is being pressed on the back of one hand to do small circular movements with gentle pressure on the ball. The other option also allows for massage of the fingers. Imagine you have a small finger glove that you are putting over each finger. Start at the end of your little finger, pinching it with the thumb and finger of your other hand. Slowly draw the pressure downwards towards your wrist before releasing the pinch, and then repeat the movement on the ring finger, middle finger, index finger, and thumb. You can repeat this process 2 or 3 times before switching to the other hand. It's also worth just resting your hands on your knees before switching to see if you can feel the difference between the 2 hands. I hope the exercises in this video help you manage your symptoms in some way. If so, please give it a like by clicking the thumbs up button below and consider subscribing if you haven't already. But thank you so much for watching, and remember to stay active and keep moving to feel better.